LSU. Reshaping futures. Reshaping futures. Reshaping futures. Reshaping futures. Reshaping futures. Reshaping futures. LSU. Reshaping futures.
Sa amihanang dapit, diri sa Mindanao, puno sa kaagi, usog sa kultura, ug mga istorya. Ang universidad sa syudad sa Uzamis, dinhi sa Lasal, kasaysayan, di gyud malimtan. Yapyak kandaw, maayong adlaw, maayong udto, diha ka ninyo, mapiyag gagawi, maayong gabi, diri sa Lasal, diri tabay. Pagtuo, serbisyo, pagtuo, serbisyo, pagtuo, serbisyo, pagtuo, serbisyo panatubang. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, muto, diha ka ninyo mapiyaga gawi maayong gabi diri sa Lasal. Tiyak-tiyak ganda, maayong adlaw, maayong muto, diha ka ninyo mapiyaga gawi maayong gabi diri sa Lasal. Tiyak-tiyak ganda, maayong adlaw, maayong muto, diha ka ninyo mapiyaga gawi maayong gabi diri sa Lasal. Diri sa Lasal, diri sa Lasal, diri tabay.
Every nation's here tonight to celebrate. Dare to defy the odds, break away. Don't waste another minute. You gotta live it, gotta have it. Make 'em see the animal is here to stay. Moment, stand up proud. Show 'em you can sing it loud. Raise your fist up high, reaching to the sky. Left and green and white, together we will fight. Never shall we fail, screaming hail, 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 we won.
Together we remain united, undivided. We will scream and shout, let them hear us now.
From here to every country, it's time to start the party. We can feel the animal is here to stay.
The moment, stand up proud, so you can sing it loud.
Raise your fist up high, reaching to the sky. Left and green and white, together we will fight. Never shall we fail, screaming hail, 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 we won. Feel the same heartbeat, we stand here as one. We come all together and we beat the same drum. One world for our nation, one world, one Lasallian. We come all together.
Raise your fist up high, reaching to the sky. Repping green and white, together we will fight.
Never shall we fail, screaming hail, hail, hail. We are, we are, we are, Let me be the change I want to see. To do with strength and wisdom all that needs to be done, and become the hope that I service and communion. Let us start the change we want to see. The change that begins in me. Today I start the change I want to see. Even if I'm not the light, I can be the star. Service and communion. Let us start the change we want to see. The change that begins in me. Jesus in us. Jesus in Mayang magiliw, kesa silangan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lumang hinirang, duyan na ng pag-ibig, sa manlulupi, di ka masisi. Sa lahat ng bundok sa sibayan, sa langit mababa, maniragang ulan, awit sa kanlayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng watawat ko'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Ang bituin ng araw niya kailanman may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng ating pagsinta, buhay langit sa Pilipinas. Aming ligaya ng may mga ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Maayong Lasal, a pleasant afternoon, Lasallians. We are gathered here today to witness a prestigious event to end the academic year 2020-2021. What will happen this afternoon is still a mystery to be uncovered. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this afternoon's program. To formally start, please help me welcome the Director of Student Affairs Center, Ms. Lasallian Goles.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the State of the USG Address 2020-2021. On behalf of all the officers, I welcome you all to this event. The success of the activities implemented or conducted by the USG officers will not be possible, won't happen without the participation of each member of the student body. Congratulations for joining those memorable virtual activities conducted by your USG officers. Also, I congratulate you all for choosing your best leaders in your organization to lead you during these difficult times. I know how hard it is to learn, how unusual it is to do all these things in virtual manner. But all of us really are still adjusting in this kind of setup. May this year become better in terms of adjusting the varied virtual activities that your incoming officers are planning. I would like to congratulate you all for choosing very responsible officers to lead you during these difficult times. I hope and pray that you will continue to support them, and hopefully you will be able to learn varied life skills that you will be needing during these extraordinary times. Again, I welcome you all to this event. Enjoy and let the animal spirit live within.
Thank you so much, Miss Lynn, for welcoming everyone this afternoon. At this point, let us give our attention to Miss Jessa Tagama, the outgoing USG Senator for Student Rights and Welfare, as she proclaims the USG Plebiscite 2021 results.
Thank you so much, Zenia. I'm so honored. Hello, Lasallians. I'm Jessa Tagama, USG Senator. It is our right to decide our choice of a government. First of all, why does this all happen? It has been 5 years since the USG was established in 2016. We want to make possible the change we are expecting. And you, as a Lasallian, have a vote necessary to pass the changes in the USG Constitution and bylaws successfully. Each of our votes is a vote for a better USG. We may have a lot of foolishness and failures in life, but to tell you, if you'd voted, finally, you've done something right. Kidding aside, the USG Plebiscite 2021 took place last July 12 to 16, wherein students voted virtually through the access of a virtual ballot. This plebiscite amends to establish a student government that shall embody the aspiration and values of a leader, promoting and protecting students' rights and welfare, building unity and harmony within the campus, and developing nationalism and social consciousness. Lasallian, if you're here to listen about the approved system, congratulations on being one of the concerned member of the public. My highest commendation to our Student Affairs Center, OIC Director, Brother Jay Noel Endaya FSC, our dynamic USG President, who literally crossed the sea for this to become possible, from Lanao to Ozames City, Red Alfanta, praiseworthy USG officers, college governors, all credits. These mentioned are the people who have improved the system, making a huge difference and going beyond the role as a student body to a goal, providing an easy pathway for the leaders in the preceding years. A great legacy indeed for the newly elected officers. And as we step back, just back and not down, since we are right behind your leadership with this plebiscite, I am always proud to be part of this team and what it has accomplished with the enormous amount of effort 4 years. With the highest recognition to all the important people behind this, presenting to you the result of the USG plebiscite. Here it is with me now. Voter turnout has 28.18%, which is 683 voters out of 2,609 students. And for the result, due to the 99.30% affirmative votes, which is the majority of all votes cast, the amendment to the USG Constitution and bylaws is hereby officially ratified and will take effect immediately. It will now be called the 2021 USG Constitution and bylaws. Thank you for taking part in the improvement and betterment of the USG Lasallians. Every single one of you strengthen the system in the USG organization. And with that, thank you so much. We couldn't have pulled any of the current accomplishment, most especially this, without every single one of you. Congratulations, USG and CSC governors. USG academic year 2020 to 2021. With vision, we lead from oath taking to the role and vision, vision to goal, goal to reality. We all have lived by the words of Warren Bennis. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. I couldn't say more. USG and CSC. The journey of ours is our award. Together, let's continue to keep the animal burning. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Miss Jessa. As a USG Senator myself, I have mixed emotions as we are about to end the academic year. But for now, let us take a look back from the memory lane of the USG 2020-2021 initiated events and activities that brought comfort, entertainment, and unity amidst the pandemic. Roll the video.
Welcome to the Salmon Approaches!
And we will be luring you inside the campus of
Nostalgia.
University, great decisions. These things will surely
Dance, film, and recreation. Yes.
say, teachers, God bless. Excited to yourself and up your best person. And this new normal, let us
Continue
together.
together.
The snow is
The video was quite emotional. To give the State of the USG address, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the outgoing USG President, Mr. Zyke J.S. Alfanta.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this day is very momentous and memorable for our USG officers because today is the last day of our terms as your student leaders. For tomorrow, we will be turning over the USG as well as the other organizations to new elected officers. And so with that, we would like to recall what happened, and I would like to report what are the things that we have done, what are the things that the USG has implemented to help us have a very nice student life despite having everything apart, despite having it all virtually. Let me go back to the core commitments of the university student government. In our constitution and bylaws, there are many responsibilities, powers, and functions that were discussed there. But I think we could summarize it into three, which are student development, student empowerment, and student rights and welfare. So let's tackle student development first. So for the USG to pursue this commitment, we aim to help students achieve total human formation by implementing student activities meant to hone their skills and talents, and advocacies and celebrations meant to enhance compassion for others. So, what are the activities we implemented in order to pursue this commitment? Let's go back to where it all began, of August of 2020. We first had the Buwan ng Lahi, which is our celebration of the national um, history and National History Month, wherein we had five competitions, which I think was the OTD ng Lahi, which is open to all. And we also had the Pagsulat ng Sanaysay, the Kinaagman Philippine History Quiz, the Tulang Pagbigkas, as well as the quarantine. So those activities actually tackled different areas of our skills and talents as students. And that was the first step that we took to pursue student development. Next is we had the Balik Escola program, which is part of the University Month celebration, wherein the USG, in partnership with the Social Concerns Center and the Student Affairs Center, distributed school supplies to our Subanian partner Subanian communities in Tugala. So we were able to provide or give school supplies to Gala Elementary School, Tongo Elementary School, and two more elementary schools of our Subanin communities there in Tudela. So we had during that time we were joined with the Lasallian Pastoral Center, the Practicum Center, and the um, other officers, the other organizations as well. So next, of course, is the very big, the annual, and what we cannot forget, the University Month, which was organized by the USG in partnership with other offices and organizations, such as the Student Affairs Center, the Arts and Culture Center, the Sports and Wellness Center, and the Tingog Campus Press Organization. So we had several activities there, intercollegiate activities, in which um, the overall champion was hailed, and it was the College of Arts and Sciences. So we had activities that tackled performances in arts. We have competitions that tackled sports and recreation, and we also have journalism activities as well as mini online activities. And then we also had the Animal Music Fest, and we targeted that um, event to be holistic and to tackle as many aspects as we can. That was the first real challenge that we faced in the USG during the new normal, because this is a new setting and we were yet to fully know how to do everything. But despite that, we were very happy that we were able to pull it off for our students. The next that we had is the celebration of the World Teachers Day. Because we had to do everything apart from each other, we prepared tribute videos for our teachers, the USG and the college governance prepared tribute videos, which was posted on the USG Facebook page. Next, by December, we had the Kasadya Salasal Christmas party. The virtual show was graced with performances by the Arts and Culture Center, and as well as entries for the Christmas caroling competitions, which we had a intercollegiate competition and an open category. Fast forward to 2021, our very first activity was the Catholic Teachers Day. We were able to provide, give tokens to our Lasallian teachers that time, which they appreciated very much because they did not expect that they would receive anything for Teachers Day celebrations during the new normal. But we were there to give honor, to give back to what they have done, to help us become excellent in our academic pursuit. Next is we had the LSU Family Days 2021, which was organized mainly by the Office of the Vice President for Lasallian Mission. And as an organization that wants to contribute to total human formation of the students, we also initiated events in line with the Family Days. That was the intercollegiate competitions. We also had webinars, and we also had activities for offline learners. And the college which was hailed overall champion of that celebration was the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Next, fast forward to April, to celebrate the birth anniversary of our founder, si John Baptist de la Salle. The USG organized the Kami Sila Sal Saint Sal Day celebration, which is a series of kamustahan talks with our students. There we featured the lives of our graduating students, how they managed to survive the 4 years in LaSalle, and what are their memorable memories. We also had many games posted on our page all throughout the day, which many students was able to participate in. Recently, we also had the Lasallian para sa Pinas 2022, which is a voters education campaign. It has the theme elections 2022, our right, our vote, our future. It consisted of 3 webinars, each anchored on every sentence on the theme, our right. We talked about voters registration, our vote. We talked about the responsible selection of election candidates, and our future, in which we talked about the future of democracy in the Philippines. We also had mini games all throughout the day, and in which the winners were able to win load prizes. Mm. And one of our programs to in order to achieve student development is, like I said earlier, are the um, activities that are meant to hone the compassion for others. So we had 3 fundraising activities: the campus bazaar during the U month, the continued together merchandise, and the animal exchange. The proceeds of these activities, or a portion of that was given to the Subanin Center, and a portion of that will also go to the USG Emergency Fund, in which is allocated for financial assistances and the like, which will be given to students who are in need, who are in emergency, and which I will tackle that one later as well. And lastly, for student development, the USG has formulated the student participation pointing system, which is the clearance system that we are currently adapting. So what's nice about the participation pointing system is that students were not actually required to join all of the activities, but just join activities that they can, and they will be rewarded with incentives in the form of points. So the students must gather 10 points, which is very much achievable during the family days. But because many are still unable to do so, we extended the pointing system until the end of the semester. So it also covered the Kami sa Lasal, the Lasalliano para sa Pilipinas webinars, the election, and the USG plebiscite. So another feature of the clearance system is that if you were not able to achieve the 10 points, which is very easy to get, you will not be required to give us anything or any material things. And we did not collect goods and school supplies this time. Rather, we just ask these students to create videos as alternative activities so that they can comply with the clearance. So there is no money spent at all with this clearance system, no required time at all, and it's very flexible, and it's up to you on strategizing how you will be able to achieve those 10 points. And we think that this setup is very applicable for the new normal, and we are excited to see what the next USG administration will do regarding the clearance. Now let's proceed to the second core commitment of the USG, which is student empowerment. So the USG aims to empower students through leadership trainings and experiences and enhancement of the Lasallian life. So how are we able to do that? First is we had the Lasallian Leaders Camp last August 2020, when our terms of the USG officers and the college officers began. We were gathered for a leaders camp to train ourselves on how to lead during the new normal. So we had this via Google Meet because it's already the pandemic at that time. We had speakers who talked about online events management, about personal wellness, about preparation of documents and such. And those were really inclined for it to be relevant during our pandemic times. Next is we also had the Fresh Camp, which is meant to empower the freshies through orientation of what the student life in LaSalle is all about. So they were given an overview of what to expect in LSU and what offices they should approach, so that they can formulate their strategies for academic excellence even when the academic year has not yet started. Next, we had our student summits, which we now call the student town hall. During the first semester, we had 3. The first one is in July. We had a student summit with our new university president, Brother Jose Maria Jimenez FSC, or most commonly known as Brother JJ. So during that time, we were not aware. We were very uncertain of how these so-called online classes will happen. Thus, we had this student summit in which the university president who answered your queries about this matter. And then we had a follow-up, the Pasalubong Lasalliano Student Summit, which we had in October. During this time, the university president addressed concerns once again. How was your first month in the new normal? And what other things could the school do to make it better? And we also announced the university month festivities during this time. And then the last student summit that we had during the first semester was on December 9th. And we were with the former Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research, Dr. Wenny Caceros. She also answered our concerns regarding the academic services of the university during that time. Fast forward the second semester, we had two student town halls. The first one is on February, where the festivities for the family days were announced. And the second one was the student town hall that was held on April, in which we talked about your right to vote for student leaders who will represent you in the following academic year. Next act that we had to boost student empowerment is the USG and CSE 2021 elections. This was facilitated by the Commission on Elections, the Constitutional Commission under the USG, under the judicial branch of the USG, and the executive and legislative branches of the USG assisted the COMELEC in handling the election so that we can have an elected set of officers next year. So thankfully, they were very hardworking and they managed to pull this off. And now we have our elected set of leaders who will be taking over tomorrow. Next is we had the Link Learning First Northwestern Mindanao Youth Leadership Convention, which we concluded last week. So this was a leadership training for student leaders from senior high schools in the region. So the activity was very successful. The participants were very happy about the event. They were very enthusiastic. They were very energetic. And when we read the evaluations that they gave us, they were very appreciative of the event and hope that there will be a second one in the following year. So because of this, we were able to empower them, and thus we would like this to happen again because it is a what do you call this? It is a showcase of the Lasallian leadership that we have in LSU. Next is the amendments to the USG Constitution and bylaws. So as Jessa has said earlier, the amendments to the CBL is meant to improve the USG. It is meant to update the services of the USG. And the Executive Board and Legislative Assembly of the USG actually formulated these amendments. But of course, since this is a amendment to CBL, we just formulated it and asked for the students to ratify it if they agree to it or not. And thankfully, according to Jessa earlier, everyone did. And we did the voting process through the USG Plebiscite 2021. Now let's proceed to the third core commitment of the USG, which is student rights and welfare. So the USG aims to uphold the rights and welfare of students through harmonious dialogue with the university administration and assistances. So what did we do to pursue this commitment? So these are some of our requests that we had for the administration, which we did not actually disclose to the public at that time because we did not want a public interaction with the university, so we did it privately. So the first request that we did is a letter requesting the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research to reduce the number of activities per module, which we sent last September 2020. I think you've noticed that when the school year started, there were like 7 to 10 activities per module. Even I was overwhelmed with that number. So after the first month, we drafted this letter to ask the OVCAR to actually lessen those number of activities and have the essential ones retained. And I think they listened to us because after we sent that letter, a few weeks after that, my modules were actually lessened. I only had like 3 to 4 activities per module, and I am very thankful that we were heard during that time. Next one is a letter requesting the OVCAR to suspend TOAS and reschedule deadlines due to the to PLDT's maintenance repairs last September 2020 as well. So I think you can remember that PLDT announced that they were having repairs because one of their lines were cut, and so there might be a change in the stability of the internet back then. So at first, the university announced that classes will push through since PLDT assured that it will not be that significant. The effect will not be that significant. Pero we pushed through to request this, and then afterwards, during that day, the OVCAR listened, and the school announced that TOAS and deadlines will be rescheduled or postponed during the time that PLDT has set for their maintenance repairs. The next request that we sent is the resolution requesting the OVCAR to reschedule deadlines during Christmas break to January 2021. So during that time, the resolution was signed by me and the college governors, as well as the Student Affairs Center and the Vice President for the Lasallian Mission. We passed that one to the school, but unfortunately, um, I think the school decided that it is much better to have the deadlines on the Christmas break rather than have them all during January to lessen your workload to lessen the workload of the students from time to time. So it will not be kumbaga dili magtambak when it comes to January. I think that's the main reason why we were not given a chance this time. Pero good news is proceed to May 2021. We sent a letter to the OVCAR and Office of the Vice President for Finance to reactivate Canvas accounts on the second semester midterm examinations despite the students' unpaid balances. So I think all of you can remember during the midterm examinations that our Canvas accounts were deactivated. So we actually had to talk with the university with that. We requested to extend the deadline for tuition payments and to reactivate the Canvas accounts of the students. And thankfully, the school reconsidered it, and due to other reasons as well, such as the when the system of the school was down over the weekend, so they decided to extend the exam with to a day. Kibali that was Monday, Tuesday, but then extended to Wednesday, and then they reactivated all Canvas accounts so that all students are able to take the exam despite having unpaid balances. So for student rights and welfare, we're also able to provide assistances for some students. First is we provided grocery assistance for isolation period of students who tested positive with COVID-19. We were also able to give grocery assistance for quarantine period of students who were in direct contact with COVID-19 cases. We were also able to give financial assistance to a CBA student diagnosed with brain tumor. And we had the college governments with us, backing us up there, so that we were able to give a significant amount to them. And we were also able to donate to the Lasal Philippines Kada Uno initiative, which is for COVID-19 relief projects. So other achievements, one of the achievements that we really had during this year was partnerships with external organizations. During the campus bazaar in the university month and the annual exchange for the family days, we had sponsors um, who willingly sponsored our events, and the amount that we were able to gather for that, we were able to allocate a portion to the student, I mean the Subanin Center, and then allocate a portion of that for the USG Emergency Fund. And then we also had a partnership with DLS University Student Government. We consulted with them for about the CBL amendments, since they are more experienced with that one, and we um, based our CBL amendments and plebiscite process on what they have advised us to do. So because of that, the CBL amendment and the plebiscite was very successful. And we were also able to get speakers for the first NMYLC from DLSU USG. We had two, Miss Jillian from the office of their VP External, and we had Mr. Noel, their executive treasurer. Another partnership that we were able to get this year is from San Pedro College of Davao's Supreme Student Council. So we were able to partner with them in their Summit 360 event, which is about the UN's sustainability goals. And then also, currently, we are in the process of founding an alliance with other De La Salle schools in the country, which is the Samahang Lasalliano. We're on the stage of formulating pillars and documents of the alliance. And I think the next USG president who will be succeeding will continue to take care of it from the side of LSU Ozamis. So those were the significant things that the USG was able to do all throughout the academic year. And I would like to take this opportunity to give thanks to the people who worked with us. First and foremost, my fellow officers, my vice president, my senators, and their undersecretaries, my secretary. They were very committed to their tasks, and they really helped me so that USG would achieve more than what we expect it to achieve during the academic year. I would also like to thank the college governments headed by the college governors who were very participative, who cooperated very much so that we could have a unified student body in which nobody would have conflicts with each other, and we're all just friends because in the end we're all one Lasallian family. I would also like to thank the Council of Student Organizations for being so active this year, for really pushing their limit and trying their best to help students achieve total human formation, which is one of the USP's commitments. We also like to thank the officers in the school whom we had partnership with, Arts and Culture Center, Sports and Wellness Center, the Office of the Vice President for Lasallian Mission, the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research, the Office of the President, Office of the Chancellor, Office of the Vice President for Administration, and the Career and Counseling Center. All of those offices, and I think there were still offices that I failed to mention who helped us a lot. And of course, I would like to thank the students as well, all of you who participated to the activities actively. Because of that, we are very much happy to reward you with points so that you will not get caught up in the hassle of having your clearance compliance for the enrollment. And also to those students who were not able to participate due to their own reasons, don't worry, we still got your back and we are giving you not too heavy alternate activities. So pwede di kayong reach out to USG anytime during Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, office hours, because we also have our own commitments to um, take care of, such as our academics. No? So let's give respect to one another and contact during office hours. And lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Almighty God for all the strength, the courage, and the knowledge and guidance that we were able to have from him, because without him we will not be here. Once again, I thank everyone, and I hope that the upcoming academic year will be um, will not be will be better than this one. I'm not saying that it's bad, but I hope that everything will continue to improve and will continue to develop in the next academic year. So thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless, and Animo Lasal.
Thank you for that, Mr. President. The program doesn't end here. At this juncture, we will witness the virtual honoring of the Lasallian student leaders. I know that the past week we have nominated our co-student leaders that will receive the honor and award this afternoon. But before that, let us all welcome the SSC President of Academic Year 2015-2016, Ms. Mary Aniver Makiling, for her inspirational message.
Being a student leader made me grow and learn from a wider perspective. It allowed me to see the value of helping other people. It made me think not only of myself, but also of others. And so, I am who I am today because of the experiences and the opportunities it has given me. Your journey as student leaders is really very different. It is different because of the challenges brought by the pandemic. You are student leaders who are responsive to the needs of time and adaptive to the change of time. That is why I am really very proud of you for saying yes to the opportunity of serving and leading your fellow Lasallians. Congratulations for not giving up and for making it through. Whenever you are, wherever you are, Remember to continue inspiring other people around you. And bear in mind, empowered student leaders empower others to become one.
Thank you for that, Miss Aniver. For the information of everyone, student leaders from organizations under the category were the ones who submitted nominees for every award. However, they were only allowed to nominate organizations and leaders except the one where they are from. The nomination happened last July 7 to 9, 2021. The nominations by these student leaders were then given to the deliberation committee composed of Brother Genuel Andaya FSC, the former director for student affairs, Ms. Loreline Goles, the director for student affairs, and Brother Butch Antolin Alcudia III FSC, the vice president for Lasallian mission. This was convened last July 12, 2021 to deliberate and choose the winners of these awards. The awardee is encouraged to give his or her acceptance speech as he or she receives the award. And now, without further ado, we will begin with the first set of awards for the interest-based category. This category encompasses all the interest-based organizations of LaSalle University. Let's begin with the Emergence Award. This award is given to the interest-based organization, which significantly improved and developed and rose to notability during the whole academic year. The nominees are the Creative Writers Guild, Green Leaders, and the Soul Whisperers. And the Emergence Award goes to the Soul Whisperers. Congratulations. We request a representative from the Soul Whisperer to give his or her acceptance speech.
So, good afternoon, everyone. In behalf of the Soul Whisperers and the USG and the CSO IGO, I think I accept this award and thank you for this award. We officers of the Soul Whisperers did not expect this to receive this award, but thank you. Animo Lasal.
Once again, congratulations. And now let's proceed with the next award, which is the Outstanding Project Award. This award is given to the interest-based organization who has implemented the most effective program, project, or activity which successfully attained its objectives throughout the whole academic year. Here are the nominees. We have the Creative Writers Guild, Compatriots, and the Green Leaders. And the Outstanding Project Award goes to the Green Leaders. We request a representative from the Green Leaders to give his or her acceptance speech.
Hello, good afternoon. I would, can you hear me? I would like to thank everybody who voted us to have this kind of award, especially to my co-officers. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you for that. Now let's proceed with the Outstanding Student Leader Award. The Outstanding Student Leader Award is given to the interest-based organization leader who has shown excellent leadership and expertise to his respective constituents and has contributed a lot in designing and implementing student activities and has exemplified the roles of being a Lasallian. Here are the nominees for the Outstanding Student Leader. We have Maria Elizabeth Natividad, Treasurer of the Creative Writers Guild, Mr. Clint Joy Epong, the President of the Compatriots, and Mr. Alberto Uy, the President of Soul Whisperers. The Outstanding Student Leader Award goes to Mr. Clint Joy Epong, the President of Compatriots.
Hi everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. I didn't prepare any speech for this, but thank you so much for trust I for nominating me, and especially to those my officers from other organizations. Thank you so much, and to the USG for making this possible, and Lasalle University, and to the Lasallian Leadership Awards. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Now let's proceed with the Interest-Based Organization of the Year Award. This award is given to the interest-based organization who has religiously passed all requirements and other papers on time, has demonstrated profound efforts, flexibility, and perseverance in implementing student activities, and has contributed to the development of the Lasallian student body. The nominees are Creative Writers Guild, Green Leaders, and Soul Whisperers. The Interest-Based Organization of the Year goes to the Green Leaders.
Hello, good afternoon once again. I'm so honored to be called again. So I will accept this certificate on behalf of my Green Leaders family. This is all for you. Thank you.
Congratulations, winners, nominees, and co-student leaders. We have another inspirational message from the SST President of Academic Year 2016-2017, Mr. Aldrin Alferez.
Maayong Lasal, everybody. Congratulations to our student leaders. Hats off to you all. I may not be worthy to be speaking in front of you today, but I believe that my God allowed me to be his instrument in sharing his words with you all. To the student leaders, let me ask you these questions. Have you experienced asking yourselves before if tama ba yung naging decision mo to run for a position or volunteer to serve your fellow students? If you've thought of quitting because you're so drained na or pagod na pagod ka na because hindi mo na alam anong uunahin. Deadline ni ma'am and ni sir, pero at the same time, I have to finish this or else walang event na mangyayari. If you've been questioned by your fellow students and even teachers, if you are worthy of your position or role that is given to you. And if you've questioned yourself personally, if kaya mo bang panindigan ang pagiging student leader. If you've experienced these things, no worries. I know exactly how you feel. Right? So share ko lang, I was in my 4th year of college back then when I ran for presidency. Like literal na I have to finish my thesis, schedules get so hectic because of academic requirements na of course, di dapat masacrifice kasi first of all, I was there to study and finish my degree, right? And yung tipong never ako naging officer sa college tapos SSC, pero naging president ako ng highest governing organization of the student body. Like, is this really happening? So when my term started, I expected already that some would question my potential, my knowledge and ability to lead a studentry. Yes, masakit. It was painful. Pero I listened to the voice of the majority who trusted and believed in me. That is why I have to believe in myself that I can do it. Kaya to you guys, how would you feel that finally you will be recognized by your hard work and sacrifice of losing yourselves for the service of others and for the service of the student body? How would you feel that after all the challenges you've encountered, physically, emotionally, mentally, and even financially, now you're about to say, yes, I made it? How would you feel that you can invite your mom, your dad, your family, your friends, and even your neighbors to witness this momentous event as you will be honored as one who truly exemplifies the character of a Lasallian student leader? What would that be worth to you? Right? So I promise that after this very short message, you will be able to get some value na pwede niyong magamit as you enter the next chapter of your leadership journey. Allow me to share with you my 3 hacks how I successfully accomplished my leadership journey before as a student leader. Disclaimer lang, I am still a work in progress, right? So first of all, know your why. Your why, which motivates and excites you to do the things you needed to do to achieve it no matter what. One of my mentors said, visualize your success before you succeed. And I also believe that anticipate your success before you succeed. The great John C. Maxwell said that what you can see determines what you can be. In his book, Developing the Leaders Within You, vision is the indispensable quality of leadership. Without it, you will never develop the leader within you to the fullest. Second, be coachable and trainable. As T. Harv Eker said, every master was once a disaster. Coachable people seek out those who speak truth to them, even if it is painful truth, because it protects them and makes them a better person and a leader. I joined the SSC family before without any experience of working with the people in the office. But as a leader, I know I have to listen to the people who know how it works and just acknowledge what is under my control. So be grateful to your mentors who believe in you, who see your potential and help you discover the best you. Lastly, in any walks of your life, partner up with God. I've learned this from a mentor that having a goal is good, but having a purpose is best. Ephesians 2:10, for we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So basically, each one of us here, especially you student leaders, have a purpose for why you are being recognized today. The purpose might be for you to teach minds, touch hearts, and transform lives. To Red Alfanta and his amazing team and the entire USG, on behalf of SSC Smile 2016-2017, I am proud to say that you did a great job. That despite our current situation, you never stop. You fight, you soar, and you prove to the whole LaSalle community that you, a leader with vision and passion, can possibly bring a great transformation. Let's continue to uphold our integrity as leaders, not just leaders, but as Lasallian leaders. This has been Aldrin Alfred saying, Padayon, Animo Lasal.
Thank you very much, Sir Aldrin. Your message surely inspired everyone this afternoon. Now, let's proceed with the second set of awards for the academic-based category. This category encompasses all the academic-based organizations of LaSalle University. Let's begin with the Outstanding Student Leader. This award is given to the academic-based organization leader who has shown excellent leadership and expertise to his or her respective constituents, has contributed a lot in designing and implementing student activities, and has exemplified the roles of being a Lasallian. We have the nominees from the J. Phoenix, Genevieve Ferrer. Next, we have Miss Eileen Joy Policher, the president of the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary, or UAPSA, and Miss Melgen Oro, the president of the English Communicators Club. And the Outstanding Student Leader Award goes to Miss Eileen Joy Policher, the president of the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary, or UAPSA. Now let us hear from Miss Eileen.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry I'm in public, but thank you for the award. And I also thank my members and my co-officers for this award. Thank you for the nomination. Thank you for the award.
Congratulations. And now let's proceed with the next award, which is the Outstanding Project Award. This award is given to the academic based organization who has implemented the most effective program, project, or activity. We have the nominees from the J Phoenix or the Junior Financial Executives. Next, we have the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or the YAPSA, and the English Communicators Club or ECC. The Outstanding Project Award goes to the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or UAPSA. Congratulations. Now let's hear a message or a speech from the UAPSA President, Ms. Eileen.
Sorry, there was an inconvenience with our president's phone, and she is currently in the. Ay, naman siya sa public good and current kanang there's something na happen sa your phone, but we are very thankful for the award and thankful for all of our members. That's all.
Thank you very much. And now let's proceed with the next award, which is the Emergence Award. This award is given to the academic-based organization which significantly improved and developed and rose to notability during the whole academic year. We have the nominees, the Junior Financial Executives or JFINIX, the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or UAPSA, and the English Communicators Club or the ECC. The Emergence Award goes to the Junior Financial Executives or JFINIX. Congratulations. Now let's hear from the president of the JFINIX, who is Ms. Genevieve Ferrer.
Thank you so much. So, on behalf of Junior Financial Executives, I am genuinely grateful and humbled for the privilege of receiving this award. Thank you also to the University Student Government Body for recognizing our efforts and works for the students. So, yes, I'm dedicating this award for all the JPNX FAM students and executives. So, thank you and Animo Lasal.
Once again, congratulations. The next award is the Academic-Based Organization of the Year Award. This is given to the academic-based organization who has religiously passed all requirements and other papers on time, has demonstrated profound efforts, flexibility, and perseverance in implementing student activities, and has contributed to the development of the Lasallian student body. We have the nominees still from the Junior Financial Executives or JFINIX, the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or the YAPSA, and the English Communicators Club or the ECC. The Academic-Based Organization of the Year Award goes to the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or UAPSA. Once again, let's hear from a representative or the president of the UAPSA.
Thank you very much for this award. Mona to, ikatulo na. Thank you guys.
Congratulations, winners and nominees. Before we proceed with the next set of awards, let us first welcome the USG President of the academic year 2019 to 2020, Ms. Twinkle Gomez, for her inspirational message.
My journey towards being a Lasallian student leader was doubted by many. Twinkle is just too young. to be the next university student government president. But I know within myself that I have pure intentions with my decisions in life. Way back when I was in elementary education in this institution, serving is always my happiness. Perhaps I will be the last one to go home because I will be the one to volunteer to clean the entire classroom. Imagine that was already my mindset when I was 10 years old. Little did I know this was my purpose in life to act, lead, and serve. Without any opponent, I am the former student government president of Lasalle University Integrated School for school year 2015 to 2016. I rested for 1 year, then I became the former Supreme Student Government President of the St. John Baptist LaSalle for school year 2017 to 2018. I rested again for another year, but I did not expect and have no plans at all to be the next University Student Government President of the entire college unit. Now, what keeps me going? There are no standard qualifications to be a Lasallian student leader, but let me tell you this. Along my journey, I considered three T qualities, namely true, trained, and timeless. As a leader, you must be a true individual who has an authentic heart, ready to lend a helping hand for those who are less fortunate. You must be ready to conquer the nation, for you are trained and fully equipped with the skills and abilities, and most importantly, with life's greatest lessons. Lastly, you must be timeless with your advocacies in life, promising sustainability and resilience. Most importantly, you must have no end in accomplishing these activities, as you must compassionately love what you are doing. That would be all. Thank you, and Animal Lasal.
Thank you very much for that, Ms. Twinkle. And now let's proceed with the third set of awards for the student government category. This category encompasses the student government and college governments of LaSalle University. Let's begin with the Emergence Award. This award is given to the student government which significantly improved and developed and rose to notability during the whole academic year. We have the nominees: the Organization of Future Educators, or OFE, the College of Arts and Sciences Student Executive Council, the CASTEC, and the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students, the FATMS. The Emergence Award goes to the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students, or FATMS. Let's have a representative or the president of the FATMS to give his or her acceptance speech.
Um, Hello everyone. Am I audible? Madunggan na ako.
Yes, Gov.
Okay, thank you. Um, First of all, with this award, as the Emergence Award for Student Government, I did not expect that I will speak today. Sina- I just came in so too late, but despite of everything, thank you so much for this award, and with the university student government, thank you so much for the recognition. And I know organizations and student councils did much and their best for this year. And with this award, thank you so much. God bless everyone. Also to my officers, this is all for us. Thank you.
Thank you, and once again, congratulations. Now let's proceed with the next award, the Outstanding Project Award. This award is given to the student government who has implemented the most effective program, project, or activity which successfully attained its objectives throughout the whole academic year. We have the nominees: the Balik Eskwela program of the University Student Government or USG. Next, we have the CTHM Week 2021 from the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students and the Padayon, a community extension for education amidst the pandemic from the Organization of Future Educators. The Outstanding Project Award goes to the CTHM Week 2021 of the Phantoms. Once again, let's welcome the governor.
Um, wait lang, speech, I am so speechless pa ko karon. Ikaw ka, mabulol jud no, pero I'm so thankful for the recognition. Actually, we had a lot of experiences and the good jud me problem during this to make this event successful. To know knowing that after all years we are able to revive and um, implement again the college week and here we are now having this award. Thank you so much again USG for the recognition, and again this is all for my officers who did also their best just to implement this event, and congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Gov. And now let's proceed with the Outstanding Student Leader Award. This award is given to the student government leader who has shown excellent leadership and expertise to his respective constituents, has contributed a lot in designing and implementing student activities, and has exemplified the roles of being a Lasallian. We have the nominees. Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta, the president of the University Student Government, Mr. Christian Bracho, the governor of the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students, and Mr. Marlo Cabreses, governor of the College of Computer Studies, Engineering, and Architecture Student Council. The Outstanding Student Leader Award goes to Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta, the president of the University Student Government.
So, good afternoon, everyone. No? Um, First and foremost, I would like to say that I am not expecting of this award because, of course, as the head of the USG, I think default na siya nga, okay, we already know another, so let's give this to others. And then I'm also the one who saw the performance of the other governors, even those who are not nominated. Um, Behind the scenes, known, I can say that they did very well as well, and they exceeded the expectations of everyone. And it's just great honor to receive this award, Jude. No? So thank you very much to all those student leaders who nominated and to the deliberation committee for selecting this. I would like to thank Brother Gino, Miss Lynn, and Brother Butch. And I dedicate this award to all of my officers in the USG because without them, I would not receive this award, and I'm pretty sure of that. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much and congratulations, Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta. The next award will be the Student Government of the Year. This award is given to the student government who has religiously passed all requirements and other papers in time, has demonstrated profound efforts, flexibility, and perseverance in implementing student activities, and has contributed to the development of the Lasallian student body. We have the nominees. From the Organization of Future Educators, or OFE, the University Student Government, or the USG, and the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students, or the FATMs. The Student Government of the Year award goes to the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students, or FATMs.
Once again, hello everyone. I would like to grab this opportunity to give thanks to my officers. Words are not enough to thank all of you who helped us this year, not just my officers, but also the teachers and as well as the other organizations who did lend a hand for us to be able to cope with the situations despite this pandemic. In all activities, I know that we are all having a friendly relationship with each other, and this award I will have to offer it to my college, which is the CPHM, and I know that this year is really tough for all of us, and not just this not just for the Fathoms, but I would like also to congratulate all of my fellow students from the College of Tourism and Hospitality Management, and to my officers and USG, to the organizers of this event. Thank you so much for the recognition, and may God bless us all. Congratulations to everyone.
And that was the third set of awards for the student government category. Before we proceed, let us first hear another message from our USG President, Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta.
So, good afternoon once again to everyone. It's me again. I'm speaking for the third time, not this afternoon, so I hope you're not tired of seeing my face and listening to my voice. So to our Director for Student Affairs, Ms. Lorilyn Goles, to our Vice President for Lasallian Mission, Brother Butch and Tuwin Alpia the Third FSC, my fellow student leaders who are in the Zoom room and watching on the Facebook Live, and all Lasallians watching, good afternoon. So my term as the USG President is full of firsts. First, COVID administration, first year of online activities, implemented activities for the first time, etc. Before my term even started, we already had seen this coming due to the pandemic, this online and virtual setup, no? And at first, our question is, how? How will we do it? How will it work? How will the students respond? Everything was so unclear back then. But little did we know that in the following months, we will be mastering the art of these online activities and projects. And this will all be able to appreciate them in the future now. So I would like to emphasize the feeling of uncertainty there. So in life, there are always times that would say, now what if, how come, kaya ba, possible ba, but no. And because of that, we are paralyzed at some point of our lives. So this experience has been um, an indication that we can do things despite having uncertainties. And I think that this experience will really transform me and mold me into the better person that I am. No, let me go back to when I was still a senator, when former USG President Lincoln encouraged me to be her successor. It did not even sink in because I thought I was not deserving and I would not be able to live up to Twinkle's performance as USG President. I always pointed out my flaws and believed that this would surely make me a failure. However, Twinkle was persistent and encouraging, and my fellow officers were also very encouraging. And eventually, I accepted the opportunity and responsibility. So fast forward to when I started my term, those thoughts of failure and being undeserving still haunted me, and it manifested in my performance. So I was very disorganized back then and relied on the element of spontaneity and adrenaline rush. But I did not let its flaws get the best of me on the entire academic year because that would be wrong. And so, together with my fellow officers, we evaluated and planned to be better. We prepared weeks and weeks before our activities. We divided tasks effectively, and we met success that we never thought we could. Then it hit me. Like I said earlier, everything is possible. Even if you switch gears 100%, even if you started with uncertainties, everything is possible. All throughout the months, what I learned was to remain firm and stand tall. Typhoons may come to knock you down, but as long as your intention and method are all aligned with Lasallian values, you are valid and you are correct. I never I learned to never compare my story with others, to never give up. Sometimes we might get tired, but know that we deserve the rest. But right after you regain your energy, come back and stand taller. Trust your companions and let them grow. It will not only make things efficient, but but that means that the organization is also becoming strong. Think differently, come out of your comfort zone, feel the pressure because that means you are growing. Feel the wind against you because that means that you're moving forward from someone who never believed he could handle this such amazing responsibility. Remember that again. To my successor, I have a lot of things to tell you, but I'll save them for turnover tomorrow. For now, all I can say is that be proud of yourself and your team, be confident together, and be one because we cannot do this alone. After all, this is an organization and you are meant to achieve things together. To all Lasallians, thank you for your continued trust, support, and cooperation. I may not be able to see you all personally, but I am glad that we made an impact in your lives, even in the new normal, as we are pursuing excellence and development physically apart. Please remember that everything that the USG has done is for you and for our student life. It feels sad to say this, but this is Zach Jayos Alfanta signing off as your University Student Government President. Stay safe and God bless. Animo Lasal.
Thank you very much, President Red Alfanta. And we are down to the fourth set of awards, which is the major awards. This category encompasses the student government, college governments, academic-based organizations, and interest-based organizations of LaSalle University. Let's begin with the Project of the Year. This award is given to the organization who has implemented the most effective program, project, or activity which successfully attained its objectives throughout the whole academic year. We have the nominees: the Organization of Future Educators, the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary, and the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students. The Project of the Year award goes to the Padayon, a community extension for education amidst the pandemic, from the Organization of Future Educators. We have our president of the OFE to give his acceptance speech.
Wow. I never expect this, but thank you. On behalf of the Organization of Future Educators, we are deeply humbled and honored to receive this award, which is the Project of the Year. And this award is to give recognition also for the OFE officers who work hard for our Padayon, a community extension for education amidst the pandemic. Once again, thank you so much. And thank you for all the college governments, the other organizations, and the organizing team headed by the university student government. Thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations. And now let's proceed with the Student Leader of the Year award. This is given to the organization leader who has shown excellent leadership and expertise to his respective constituents, has contributed a lot in designing and implementing student activities, and has exemplified the roles of being a Lasallian. We have the nominees: Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta, the president of the USG, Mr. Clint Joy Ipong, the president of Compatriots, and Ms. Eileen Joy Policher, the president of UAPSA. The Student Leader of the Year award goes to Mr. Zaik J.S. Alfanta, the president of the University Student Government.
So once again, good afternoon. I would like to um, talk shortly lang. No? So, first and foremost, I would like to thank everyone who nominated and the deliberation committee for this award, and I um, dedicate this award to all the people who believe in me, my officers, the staff, and the administration of the LSU, the students, and of course my family and our God. Because I don't think I can do this alone, Jude. Mo na ako, hindi na ako na. This is an award. This performance is not based on me alone because I've been supported by so many people, and that was my main motivator. So I would like to dedicate this award to all of those who supported me and motivated me all throughout this journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And once again, congratulations, Mr. Zyke J.S. Alfanta. And now we are down to the last award for the major awards. The Organization of the Year Award. This is given to the organization who has religiously passed all requirements and other papers in time, has demonstrated profound efforts, flexibility, and perseverance in implementing student activities, and has contributed to the development of the Lasallian student body. We have the nominees: the Green Leaders, the United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary or UAPSA, and the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students or FATANS. And the Organization of the Year award goes to the Federation of Hospitality and Tourism Management Students or FATANS.
So again, once again, thank you so much for this award. We Fathoms, we gratefully accept this award, and also for all of the organizations who did their best, our best this year. This is all for you are all doing well, and congratulations to everyone, and thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much and congratulations, awardees. Before we proceed, let me read this citation for the St. Lasal Leadership Award. This certificate of appreciation is given to the university student government for demonstrating exemplary leadership in implementing student activities, bridging the students and university administration, and contributing to the development of the Lasallian student body throughout the academic year 2020-2021. Given this 19th day of July 2021 at LaSalle University, Ozami City, Philippines, signed by Brother Genuel Indaya FSC, the Coordinator, Vocations Ministry Office, the Director of Student Affairs Center, Ms. Laureline Gales, and the Vice President for Lasallian Mission, Brother Butch Antolin Alcudia III, FSC. Once again, congratulations, student leaders, and continue to uphold the goodness in serving our fellow Lasallians. Before we conclude, let us first hear the words of empowerment coming from the Vice President for Lasallian Mission, Brother Butch Antolin Alcudia III, FSC.
We may not be able to build the future for the youth, but we are able to build the youth for the future. Words of a great man, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Maayong lasal ka natong tanan. Let me take this opportunity to honor every student leaders in LaSalle University. It was a tough year in the new normal, yet it was a great adventure. Let me honor the USG leaders, the college student leaders, the different college student organization leaders. Animo Lasal to each one of you. You have shown to us what leadership is. You have shown to us what creativity is. You have shown to us that the youth does have energy that can be unleashed in times of crisis. You have shown the way, and you have proved that you are indeed a Lasallian leader. The Lasallian Leadership Awards should be an opportunity to affirm all the good things that you have done. And if you have not received any award, it does not diminish your being a student leader. Let me also take this time to challenge the next generation of student leaders. We still don't know what is about to come. We still don't know how the new normal will challenge each one of us. Yet, I continue to hope in each one of you. Padayon o congratulations, Animo Lasal.
On behalf of the people behind this successful program, I thank all of you for participating and lending your time for this prestigious event. Once again, congratulations, student leaders. And the upcoming new set of student leaders continue to serve our fellow students with goodness and integrity. And now that's the end of the program. I am Zenia Claire P. Cathedral. Stay safe and be healthy. Animo Lasal.
Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail today, the sun. We'll hold the banner high and bright, a shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fade. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail. Hail, hail, alma mater. Hail to the sun. We'll hold your banner high and bright, the shield of green and white. We'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we fail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail, hail, hail.
Thank you, student leaders, for coming, and congratulations